It's the television angle when it leaves Kawhi's hand, does not look good to me, and I'm thinking if not airball, it catches the front of the rim. It hits the iron 4 times, Legs.
And it's so high and so deep, and he's leaning back. When it went that high, I thought this has to hit the front rim. It did, but usually those kick backwards towards you. Now, let's talk about a couple of subtle things on this last play that allow this to happen. The first is you're going to run some token action. Ultimately, though, you want Kawhi Leonard to get the ball, but watch something he does subtly here that allows this to happen. Right there. He steps into Ben Simmons. He stops to let Ben Simmons run into him. What does that do? Now you knock Ben Simmons back on his off balance a little bit. So now when Kawhi Leonard comes out, Ben Simmons can't quite get there. So the first is we got to get the ball in. And if he doesn't stop right there and just run straight out, there's a very good chance Ben Simmons denies him and it goes into some other player that probably doesn't want the ball in that situation. So that's the first thing. Second, next thing, on the catch, he immediately spins out. Why is that important? Because you know he wants to get to his right hand. If he catches this and squares up, I guarantee you Ben Simmons is jumping on his right hand and you're going to force Kawhi Leonard into this traffic. It's going to be a much more difficult scenario. So the read on his part that he could spin out and get to this angle. Next, you have to focus on Joel Embiid. He comes out and closes. Now, people might wonder, why doesn't he take away this sideline? Because he's 7'1", and he doesn't want to see Kawhi Leonard split this right here and get into the foul line for a jump shot. So that's very good defense to keep him on the sideline. Next, most guys, I think when they see this, are probably going to just go ahead and shoot it right here and shoot a fadeaway from 35 feet. No chance of going in. Turns the corner, and then here's the last thing. Joel Embiid actually jumps right here. Why is that important? Because his momentum now is going down at the same time that Kawhi Leonard is going to plant and start to go up. As a result, Embiid has to reload, and he doesn't get as high. If he just sprints through this and jumps once, he's probably going to block this, tip this, or make it not be able to go in. So I'll show you what I mean. He's in the air, he lands, and that just gives Kawhi Leonard enough time to get in, and then obviously you're going to get 4 bounces on the rim. There's the luck part, but there's a whole lot of skill that went into that prior to getting those bounces on the rim.